Hi, friends. How do you like the new do? We'll talk about that. I need water. I don't know if you saw in my community post that I said I was going to be taking a social media break. And I took a small social media break from Facebook and Instagram. I took an even longer one from YouTube. Did y'all know that you have to clean these out from your inhaler? Since I haven't had asthma before the COVID that didn't test positive as COVID, I didn't know. And this number right here would get to about, 90, and it would stop working, and I threw them away. So I feel really bad about that now, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I looked it up because this one did the same thing, and I almost took it back to the pharmacy. But I thought, no, let me look it up, and I looked it up, and sure enough, you're supposed to clean these. So anyway, that's just a little PSA if you didn't know that, because you've never had asthma before like me. But anyway, if ever I disappear and I haven't made a video like I've made in the past, like I'm gonna quit YouTube, which is still up on my channel, but I think I've made it private. Just look on my community tab, and 9 times out of 10, I will have posted something, and unless I'm having a computer issue and I can't post something, computer, phone, whatever, or it's the end of the world, and, or the rapture has happened, and then in that case, I won't have had time to post anything, and cheers. Not cheers to that, I'm just cheers because I'm taking a drink of water. I just had a very long nap, and I've hurt, this arm is hurting like in this area right here from overuse. Because I have been manually, and I'm trying to talk loud so you can hear me. I have been manually taking the weeds out of my garden. So I'm going to go sit somewhere else so I can actually sit down. Although I do want some iced coffee. I think I'm going to make some iced coffee, and then I'm going to go sit down so we can have a proper chat. Okay, so I'm drinking out of this cup because I am, and it's not iced coffee, but it is cold coffee, so cheers again. Yeah, I just needed a break. At the end of April is Preston's birthday, and then Mother's Day. It was short. It was like 2 weeks later, and I just needed a break, and I couldn't really think of anything to film. So I think I'm gonna title this video, I Just Can't Do It Anymore. And it is a little bit clickbaity, but it's also, that's what I wanted to talk about. And the couch is messed up because Almond likes to lay there. Mark and I want to get a new couch, but Almond is breaking these cushions down because she's laying on them, and we didn't stop her as a puppy, and now I don't know how to get her to stop, and I don't want her to mess up a new couch. But anyway, I'm sure we could find a couch that has different kind of cushions, and yeah. So back to I can't do it anymore. I was struggling. I did rebrand my channel. At least I changed my name, and I decided I would make videos about being frugal because I wanted to grow my channel, and I do want to grow my channel. I have been on Facebook. The first video I uploaded you can't find anymore because I deleted it. It was me hooping in my front yard, and it was like in 2010. And I uploaded it for a hooping competition, and of course I didn't win because I wasn't 20 and a gymnast and an acrobat. And I couldn't do any of the cool moves, you know, that those girls were doing. So I didn't win, and I didn't even think about YouTube after that until we got rid of DirecTV and I started watching YouTube for entertainment. It didn't dawn on me. My brain didn't make the connection. Oh, you uploaded a hooping video, you can upload other kinds of videos. But even if it had, I don't know if I would have, because what was I going to talk about in 2010? I was a mom of young kids in 2010. And I was a career woman. I had a full-time job. I was a production analyst at the time for an oil and gas company, and I didn't have time to make videos. I had time to hoop, to stay in shape. I had time to watch hooping videos, but I didn't have time to think about what I was going to, like, think about making videos. So anyway, fast forward until I did make my first video, which I deleted. I ended up deleting a lot of videos on my channel because they were just not relevant, because they were like hauls. They were like Dollar Tree hauls and such. So I think the first real video that I uploaded was a Ross haul, other than my hooping video. And I didn't have a clear vision for my channel at the time. I didn't know I wanted to talk about frugality. I didn't know that I was going to be talking about candles. I just jumped in. I took the creator course on YouTube and I jumped in, and I think I monetized right away because they didn't have the restrictions that they do now. And so, yeah, I think I got up to almost $100, like $98, and then that's when they changed the guidelines to, like, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year. I'm not sure about all that. I have a hair on my eye, on my eyelashes. I can't get out. So, fast forward to today. I have, since I rebranded, I have gained some subscribers, and I do want to talk about frugality. I do want to share my knowledge, share things with you guys, but I've just started. I was watching YouTube channels and videos about how to grow your channel and AI and how you needed to use AI and look at analytics and all this stuff, and I just thought, I can't do that. I can't focus on it. That's just not me. When I make a video, I want it to come from the heart. I want to make a video because I want to connect, not because I'm being told I have to. So that's what I mean by I just can't do it anymore. I don't know what is happening to my voice. I took a break because I didn't know what to make a video about. There is one candle that I want, that I saw somebody haul, and that's like a dragon fruit tea candle from Bath and Body Works. That's the only candle that I want. So I'm trying not to watch candle hauls. I'm trying not to buy any more wax or candles right now. So I'm not really doing that. I'm not cooking anything interesting. I'm really not cooking anything interesting right now. I'm kind of like in a place of cooking where I just don't want to cook right now, and so I'm just kind of cooking. I'm just buying what's on sale, and we're having a protein, a vegetable, and a starch, and that's it. I'm not trying to stick to a budget. I'm trying to stick to a monthly budget, but I'm not trying to stick to a budget per meal to make a video right now. So I can't really do that. I'm not cleaning a whole lot. I'm making myself sound really lazy, but I'm not. I'm not cleaning a whole lot. So I can't show like clean with me's that are inspirational. There are a few rooms I want to redo. I want to redo Kate's old room. I want to repaint it. I want to repaint Mark's and my room. Is that proper English? Anyway, you know what I mean. I would really love to redo my kitchen. Our kitchen cabinets have just about had it, and they are vile, and I'd like to replace them, to be honest with you. In order to do that, I need to like clean out the china cabinets so I can put the items from the kitchen into the china cabinets. It just feels like a lot of work. It's overwhelming. Almond doesn't need to be in the kennel anymore. She's been sleeping in the computer room at night, so I can take down the kennel. And that'll be a relief because it's so ugly in the back room. I'm not really using that bike in the back room because you can only do about 5 minutes on the bike. It's battery powered and it shuts off and you have to keep rebooting it, and it's frustrating. And yes, I could sit there, and I have sat there and pedal without the resistance, but that just seems pointless, so I want to get rid of that bike. There's just a lot of things that I want to do that I haven't done, and I feel very low energy. I don't feel low energy. I have low energy, and that's just a fact of life. And the energy that I've been spending on my garden. We don't have a tiller, and Mark knows somebody who has a tiller, and he was going to borrow the tiller, but he hasn't borrowed it yet. And I have some starts that I want to put in the ground, so I was just like, I'm just going to do it myself. So I've been doing that, and I've gotten a lot of the weeds out, which I'm pretty proud of, considering that I haven't touched that garden since COVID, so since 2020. And it has been therapeutic. But it's whenever I get in from working the garden, I'm just spent. Like, I just don't want to do anything. I can't do anything. Even if I wanted to do something, I can't do anything because I don't have any more energy in my arms. And like I was telling you, I hurt this arm. It's just, I've been using the pitchfork and I've been using the shovel. I have soaked the ground. My old neighbor, Mr. Pat, used to tell me, Leila, you have to soak the ground before you want to dig in it. Like, this hard clay soil needs to be soaked. And so he was like, at least an hour. So I soak it. But then it turns into like a muddy, clay, soppy mess. And I'm out there. I get mud caked all over. Like, it's like the slimy mud, like clay, turns into like slimy mud, and it coats the shovel, and then it's heavy. The shovel, lifting the shovel with the clay, heavy mud. I mean, it's good exercise, yeah, but it just leaves me exhausted. So but I'm pretty much done. I have a few little weeds that I could get that are like a few little patches of grass. Actually, there's a lot of grass in the garden. A few little patches of grass that I could dig out, but they're like by the border wood and by the fence line, and it's really hard to get in there with the shovel, so I haven't done it. But there's not many, and so I think now I need to just level it out, put the compost from the buckets that I have. I have one bag of compost that I can put in there, and then I just need to like rake it all out and then go ahead and plant my starts. I have some loofah plants that I want to climb up, and that's another thing. One of our fence posts is rotten, and I don't know if Mark knows. He probably does. But we need to replace that. Excuse me. But yeah, other than gardening, I have been listening to audiobooks while I've been gardening, from the Libby app, and that really takes my mind off what I'm doing and makes me stay out there longer. So I'm grateful for my phone and for the Libby app and for my earbuds. And yeah, it's just it's a nice distraction. And what else have I been doing? I've been doing not a lot, but I have been trying to keep up with my bullet journal illustrations, and that takes time because I put everything away. I try to put everything away. I don't always, because it's just Mark and I now, and why do I have to clear off the table every day? Except unless it's for mental benefits, but we don't eat as a family there every night, so I can just leave my bullet journal, my markers out if I want to. So sometimes I do. Sometimes I get this extra cleaning mojo, and I don't. But yeah, I pull out all of my markers and my pencil bag and my magnifying glasses, my readers, and I can sit there for hours, and I'll do that. I've also been doing slow stitch. I've been and I'll show you all of this. And that's what I've been doing. So I haven't really had much in the way of content to bring you, unless you want to watch me slow stitch, and you probably don't, because that would be like watching somebody's wall dry, or grass grow. You don't want to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking for now, because I did take a nap, and I took a shower after I got in from the garden, and I let my hair dry, and it's naturally curly. So yeah, Mark did cut my hair. I asked him to cut my hair, and he just cut it straight across, which I thought was fine. But it's been like this a couple weeks, and I'm kind of getting to the point, like, there's this long hair right here. What is that? I'm kind of getting to the point where I want like a cute little haircut, and I cut bangs, which I shouldn't have because my hair is curly, but I cut it to cover my mole whenever I'm starting to feel, like, anyway, I have a mole in the middle of my forehead, as you've seen, and I just want to cover it, and so But anyway, now I have hair in my eyes. That's why I cut my bangs. So I need to go get my hair cut, but yeah, I did. And I colored it because I was tired of the gray. It just got to a point where I have no business having long hair. And the bottom part of my hair, I felt like was very, like this part right here was very thin. It was just, even Mark did cut it for me. He cut about that much off of it. And even that just didn't do anything. So, yeah, at least it's not looking thin on the bottoms anymore. So that's good, but it's not really a hairstyle. It's just here. So I'd like to go get my hair cut, get a cute little hairstyle. But to do that, I'd have to drive over the bridge. Because I don't trust just anyone to cut my hair. Because not everybody knows how to cut curly hair, and not everybody is nice to me. And I don't want to end up with a messed up haircut. So anyway, I go to this one particular woman who I trust, and maybe I will try to get into her next week. I have her on Facebook. Maybe I will message her on Facebook and ask her to help me, and we can come up with an appointment. So that's about it. That's about all the news that I have. So I'm going to, not right now, I'm not even going to make dinner tonight because we have leftovers and I don't want to. I'm going to sit my butt here, listen for Red because he's asleep on the bed. Almond's outside. I'm going to pull out my slow stitch, start working on that, and I will show you the garden and my starts a little bit later. I'm not going to talk outside because I don't want my neighbors to hear me. Normally that wouldn't bother me, but I don't know if they know I have a YouTube channel, and if they don't, I don't know that I want them to. I don't know why. But they're young and they have young kids, and so they're always outside. And I'm feeling a little self-conscious about that. So I'll probably just show you my garden, and maybe I'll do a voiceover. There's really not much to see at this point, but I'll voice over what there is to see. And I will show you my slow stitch project right now. So I'd have to go back to my other videos to see if I've showed you my slow stitch projects. My goal was to do one a month. I didn't do one for March or April, but I did one for January. Well, I did one in December, and which you will have seen. There's a moth on this. Moth just flew that way. This is my project bag. You will have seen the bullet journal cover because I was working on that in December. And then I did a picture that I just call Winter that I framed and I hung up. And if you haven't seen that, if I haven't showed you, just let me know and I'll show you. This is my project bag. And inside of it, I have my pincushion. And I have 3 bags of, I wanted to say dental floss. See, I need to just stop talking because my brain's not fully awake. Embroidery floss. And I have some little broken jewelry and some tatting. This is tatting that my great-grandmother made. And that's not all my broken jewelry, but these were contenders for my bullet journal cover that I just didn't use. I have a big pair of scissors, and then I have some white material. This is I'm gonna sneeze, pillowcase. Excuse me. That I got in that box of fabric, and this is just a white piece of fabric, a thick white piece of fabric, and that is all that is in my project bag. But I've discovered from watching my YouTubers that crochet and knit, when I'm trying to learn to knit too, and it's not going great. I don't think my brain is cut out for knitting, but I'm trying. But anyway, they use project bags, and I was like, I'm going to use a project bag too. So this is my slow stitch project so far. As you can see, I've been just mainly using running stitch, and I've used just mainly running stitch, and then I don't know what you call this stitch right here, but I just started this stitch. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I just started this one yesterday, and so I got to about right here with that yesterday. But yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be, I thought maybe I would either frame it or make it into a pillow. But this is my slow stitch project for this month. And another reason why I haven't made a video is because the last video I did on my good camera. Like right now I'm on my old broken cell phone that there's no plan attached to it. It's just I can just record on it and then transfer the files to my computer. So, but the last video I did was on my good computer, and I bought a new memory card that so I can record longer, and I had to return it. There was a problem with the memory card, so I returned it and I just ordered a new one, and that one's not here yet, but fingers crossed that one will work because it has 4 times the amount of memory. It doesn't have as much memory as I could buy because this is an older good camera, and so I just don't think that this camera can support like a really big, large memory card. So anyway, that's boring. But yep, that is it. I'm hoping to be struck with inspiration, but until I am, I no longer want to, I feel like YouTube keeps changing or raising the bar. Like I said, when I first started making videos, I could become I could start making money from AdSense right away. Even though they're running ads on my videos, I'm not getting paid for them. So feel free to skip them. Because I don't meet their criteria. So I feel like they keep changing the rules, and I can't keep up. I just can't keep up. So I'm just gonna go back to my old doing whatever I feel like doing. And if you like it, you'll watch it, and if you don't like it, you won't watch it, and isn't that the way life goes anyway? So yep, the next thing you will see is my garden, and then I will wrap the video up. I'll show you my bullet journal, and then I'll wrap the video up and I will upload it, and that will be that. Alright, so yep, I'll see you later, I'll talk to you later, and all that. So these are my cucumbers right there, and we're walking in, and you can see I have like 5 cucumber vines, and here in the middle, that tray are my starts, and then I have 2 tomato plants and a bell pepper plant, and that is where I have been digging up. So as you can see, these have already started to put out runners, and something is eating them, no clue what. This is my tomato plant, this is my other tomato plant. This is the loofah. You see these, look at these roots. I don't even know if I'll be able to get this out of here. My zucchini, my one zucchini that germinated. It's another loofah. The loofahs have done really well, but they need to get planted. Another table melon. My yellow squash died. Probably got overwatered. Table melon. Looks like I have 2 in there. Yellow squash and table melon. So I have 1 yellow squash and 1 zucchini that did good. Hi, almond. I do have a baby zucchini. Look, baby cucumber right here. Right there. And I have plenty of bees around the area. Here's another one, cucumber. And Kate said we now have a lemon bush instead of a lemon tree. And she may be right. We'll see. There's a lot more buds than last year. Last year we got like 7 or 8 lemons, and that was it. They're so soft. This we recently picked up. This was a curbside treasure. So I have 2 videos going at once, and hopefully I will remember, actually 3 videos. Anyway, I'm distracted by how old and ugly I am now. It's a terrible thing to say about yourself. Anyway, yeah, this video needs to come to a conclusion so that I can get it uploaded, and then you guys can tell me what you think. You can tell me anything you want down in the comments, and I will listen. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say because I'm tired. These past couple days have been this past week has been physically exhausting, so I'm worn out. So that means my brain is worn out. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this video. I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and I already have 3 other videos in the works. So if you guys like frugal content, and you like chats, and you like, yeah, just things like that, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye.